Hey there, listeners. This is your handler, Dakota, and I'm joined by your agents.
I'm Sean.
I'm Aditya.
I'm Owen.
I'm Edward.
John?
And again, I'm your handler, and together we're the Elemental Gaming Nexus, and you're listening to That's Redacted. And officially, this never happened. And so I would give you a little background real quick. You are all, your main characters in this are researchers for Project Pluto in 1998. And Project Pluto works with foreign/alien extraterrestrial technology from the Greys. You are stationed in Nevada, so Area 51. You are from Area 51. And you have been called in to Willis, Alabama. And so we open up on your Black Hawk helicopter. There are 6 of you. You've each been assigned a person based on the order that you joined the game. So there was no thought put into that. You should review your main character and then your side character and their motivations. But we will begin. This helicopter is flying through a blizzard. So, as this helicopter descends into the temporary base set up in Willis, Alabama, I'll take you to a map of the region. It is cold. Helicopters are not meant for flying through blizzards. And you are landed here. And immediately upon arrival, you are approached by some soldiers, and they help you get off the helicopter, and one of them says, "Welcome to Weather Watcher. We'll be taking you to meet with command right now. Please come with us." I'm going to assume you happily follow these guys to the command trailer.
Yep. I toss my hair and agree.
Okay. So this is pretty shoddy thrown together. You walk off the airbase, you notice 5 more Black Hawk helicopters. 2 of them seem to be kept under guard. The rest are left open. There is trailers, like rented tractor trailers, and thrown together mobile buildings. You know, like at high schools when they're doing construction, they throw together those shitty buildings to store classes in. It's exactly like that. They're terrible temporary housing buildings. But you're walked into one of the nicer ones, one of the bigger ones, and you get an overview of what's going on. So first, you're introduced to Harris, and he says to you, by the way, it is 9 o'clock at night, so it is late already. Game, it is starting really late. He says, "So you're about to be read into to Operation Weather Watcher. So, as usual, you will have some non-disclosure forms, secrecy, and you basically lose every right to liberty and privacy, and there will be penalties if you violate the non-disclosure orders. Extreme penalties. Now, between everybody here, there are 3 different government groups with 3 different classified intelligence read-ins. You are all qualified for whatever happens here in Project Weather Watcher. But you are not to talk about Project Pluto with anyone else. Farrell, and he'll gesture to a major standing nearby. He runs things under Project Moondust. You are not qualified to learn about Project Moondust. He is not to tell you about Project Moondust. Bimmel, who is another researcher, who is leading you, is read on Project Pluto, but you're not clear for Moondust. And then I run Garnet, I am cleared for everything, but you are not cleared to know what I know. So just to keep things simple, I would not talk about either of your individual projects with anybody here. Just keep your attention focused on what is happening. Now, in that same vein, I am also in charge of intelligence and keeping everybody collected. I am part of AFOSI, which is the Air Force Operation of Secret Intelligence. And we will be running complete control over the intelligence related to this project. You will all have a pair of my agents with you at all times. That is non-negotiable. Now, I'm going to turn the briefing over to Dr. Bim, and she will brief you on what's happened. And this older woman, she is this older African-American woman, walks up. Some of you may have worked with her in the past, and she says, "Thank you, Harris. We all are fine being watched 24/7, I'm sure." Now, why we're here. Pluto analysts collected some unusual low-frequency radiation spikes at the time of a very unusual cold front that happened localized around Willis, Alabama. Now, we have found a flight record from the area of the night with strange details that seem to coincide with the event, and we have this data packet for you all to review. It will be quite useful, I believe, for you to look through it. Now, we have the analyst sent the initial findings of the chain of command with a recommendation to investigate, and that's where we are now. And I'll turn it back over to Harris, and he'll explain what is going on with Willis. And Harris steps back up. Yes, so I just happened to be the nearest agent in Knoxville on other business, and that is how I was able to get here so quickly after we noticed the anomaly. I reached the area about 6:30 in the morning, and this is 5 hours after the anomaly was reported, and everything in and around Willis, Alabama was dead. We can't find animals. All of the people, the bugs, the birds, worms, they're all been frozen to death, indoor and outdoor. Most people I found were still in their homes with heaters on, frozen solid. So it didn't look to me like just a random cold snap, so I called it in. We've pulled strings. The National Guard now surrounds this area. We have roadblocks in every major road coming in. We cannot let this leak. We are currently telling people that nuclear materials have gotten leaked in the area, and we are trying to recover them. But soon after they set up, 2 people were detained for trying to get in here, and we are holding them currently in a trailer. That is going to be one of the first things I will assign tonight. You will need to interview the detainees, or have Agent Farrell's men interview the detainees while you're doing other more sciencey stuff, whatever that is. Don't care. More people have tried to get in, but we were turning them away. One of the detainees did call 911, and we turned away the police officer. For this moment, we are keeping everybody out, and it seems that journalists don't want to bother braving the weather to come figure out what's going on. Then, Weather Watcher, the full team arrived. Oh, sorry, it is the U.S. Air Force Office of Special Investigations. That's what AFOSI stands for. Driving, so we drove in trucks, we brought our bunks, we set up. The other team, Project Moondust, was brought in due to specifics that you are not going to be read in on. And based on other findings, based from Pluto, you have been brought here. Our very first layer of secrecy. We've told the public that this is a training exercise. We're telling police officers that this is a nuclear material leak. If higher agencies get involved, we are telling them that a satellite crashed, a fallen military satellite. And if further get involved, or the National Guard, who are not read in on any of this, we tell them that it was a experimental aircraft if they happen to see too much. But if anyone outside of us here question what is going on and get through these 3 layers, you need to inform me immediately. We will need to handle the situation delicately. Bimmel has work for you, and I expect it to be done tonight. I know it's late. It is currently 9 p.m. I know it's late, but this is what needs to happen. We need this tonight. Okay. You have a character in the researcher section now.
Okay.
And you have a character in the secondary character section now. You are Isidore Schuler?
I do not see that.
What the hell? In the researchers, you don't see it?
I only see Major. There we go. I see Isidore now. I don't see anyone in the secondary, though.
Why do I have to save these twice?
I don't know.
Do you see the secondary now?
I see the secondary now.
Alright, whatever. Okay. So Bimmel will come up to you all. Listen, I know it's late, but I need you to review the background materials. We need the autopsies of the victims done tonight, if at all possible. I need someone to take our equipment and go get readings of the area. And finally, and you're welcome to assign this, you're welcome to ask Farrell here for more help, for more people. But we need the detainees interviewed. Divide this work up as you wish, but I have to go continue my own research into the area.
I'm gonna grab Bimmel's arm for a moment and look them in the face.
Okay.
This doesn't have anything to do with something that done in the past, right?
It might. We're not sure yet.
Understood. I'll let him go.
Okay. And as a, we'll just have you all at this point introduce your characters or reintroduce your characters, as some of you have worked together.
My name is Isidore Schuler, PhD. I work for the U.S. Air Force, and I am a microbiologist.
I flip my hair. My name is Major Adine Dempsey. I am an Air Force officer with a degree in astrophysics, applied physics, and particle physics from MIT and the Air Force Institute of Technology.
I am Cornelia Merlot, PhD, U.S. Air Force. I'm an acoustician. I think that's how you say that. I know my job really well, and a solid-state physicist.
Okay.
And if anybody wants to listen to the violin, apparently I can do that.
Fantastic.
I am Claire Siddiqui, PhD. I am a biochemist and geneticist. Also working for the U.S. Air Force, I guess.
I would like to point out at this point in time that Edward and John, your characters, have a bond with each other. And Owen and Sean, your characters, also have a bond with each other.
Oh, that makes sense now.
So you know each other.
Wait, I have
Some
a
of
bond
you
with-
Oh.
know each other.
Who?
You, Cornelia Merlot, have a bond with Major Adine Dempsey. You do not. Oh, sorry. Just Adine Dempsey has a bond with you. You're an asshole.
I have one with Dr. Sedkai.
Yes. So you and
That's-
Owen do share the same bond.
Yes.
But
Owen, give me your girl voice, bro.
Dr. Merlot, do not share the bond with Dempsey. Only one way of... That's hilarious.
This may have been.
You share a bond with Dr. Bimmel, who is the lady that you were just talking.
Talking to, yeah.
So you've worked with her in the past, but that is funny. I did not notice some interesting interplay there. I wonder what you did to piss him off.
So does that mean? Wait, is that?
I'm very difficult.
Does that mean that I don't have any interaction with them, but they have interaction with me? How does that
mean? So that means that you two have met in the past on some other mission, and you broke down at some point. At least this is how it works between in Delta Green. You had a case, a psychosis case, and they formed a bond with you over something they saw you do. But you did not form a bond with them, and they did not form a bond with you over something they saw you do. But you did not form a bond with them, and they did not form a bond with you over something they saw you do. But you did not form a bond with them, and they did not form a bond with you over something they saw you do. But you did not form a bond with them, and they did not form a bond with you over something they saw you do. But you did not form a bond with them, and they did not form a bond with you over something they saw you do. But you did not form a bond with them, and they did not form a bond with you over something they saw you do. But you did not form a bond with them, and they did not form a bond with you over something they saw you do. But you did not form a bond with them, and they did not form a bond with you over something they saw you do. But you did not form a bond with them, and they did not form a bond with you over something they saw you do. But you did not form a bond with them, and they did not form a bond with you over something they saw you do. But you did not form a b because they were still stable. So they care more for you than you care for her.
Okay.
But you
So-
still know her.
I know the person, but I don't actually care about her. Okay, got it.
Well, you care as much as you would care about a regular person, you know.
I flip my hair. I'm not that easy to get along with.
Now, we'll get back into it. Dr. Bimmel is assigning you work. Oh, she assigned you work. What do you want to do? Oh, the estimated times to review background material, if only one person works on it, would be 2 hours. To do autopsies would be 8. To get spectral readings of the area is 6. And to interview the detainees is 2.
I feel like the area might be something I might be better suited for.
Okay. Agent. Not agent. What is it? I think it's Major.
Major.
No, I know you're Major. It's Major. The other Major, Major Farrell, will come up to you. Yeah. We can, we'll send some people with you. We can get you out in a Humvee if you're looking to drive around and get your readings tonight.
I flip my hair. I need somebody to drive me.
I am pretty sure he just said that.
Great. I will send Staff Sergeant Wells and my Technical Sergeant Quintana with you. They can take you in the Humvee to where you need to go.
Flip my hair. Fantastic.
For the players, that is John and Sean's second, or that is Sean and Owen's second characters.
Duh.
All right. The rest of you, so he's doing that. Is anybody else going with her, with the Major Dempsey?
I feel like autopsy makes sense for me since biochemist. I don't know.
I'm
I don't
also a
know.
microbiologist, so
Yep.
that could make sense for me.
Mm-hmm.
Probably
Also,
looking
those,
at
those make sense. So you two are going to split autopsy to make it 4 hours of work.
yeah.
That makes sense. So you head towards you're one of the escorts will go with you towards the autopsy building. They'll take you that way. So what's left is background material information, which is honestly perfect for the remaining character. Just to let you know. And then the detaining of the interviewees. Interviewing the detainees, not detaining the interview. They're already detained.
Yeah.
Which you can assign the other 2 army guys to that.
Sounds good. Let's do that.
We will send First Lieutenant Jack Daniels and Technical Sergeant Kelly Kunn to interview detainees. Let's start with the background information. So, you're going to get a whole lot of handouts. First is this handout about Jack Frost weather events. And it reads, Jack Frost weather events. Winter weather pattern. Alabama winters are typically icy and wet, with heavy winds and lightning. Snowstorms, when they occur, typically are not seen until late winter or even early spring, usually around March. Interplay between the easterly jet streams and the polar vortex cause cold snaps across the eastern U.S. every year. Jack Frost events. So-called Jack Frost incidents are highly localized cold snaps. They arise in the region around Willis and Russellville. They usually last no more than a day and not long enough to freeze water courses. The causes of Jack Frost events. Their exact cause is unknown. Some meteorologists think geography channels, Arctic blasts through the Molten Valley, in the broad Cumberland Plateau's Warrior River Basin. Many others disagree. Willis and Russellville are in the hills south of the Wheeler Lake. Nothing readily explains why they should receive Arctic blasts when the nearby communities of Muscle Shoals, Moulton, and Decatur do not. You are given this other one on low frequency detections, and it reads, low frequency detections. At about 1:43 a.m. Central Time, the U.S. Navy submarines reported detecting a brief spike in extremely low frequency radiation, ELF radiation, at a frequency of around 13 Hz. Navy ELF communication stations reported the same 1:43 a.m. spike. Those are powerful antenna 15 to 60 kilometers in length, built to broadcast through seawater and to receivers on submarines. No ELF transmitter reported sending such signals. Schumann resonance sensors. At weather research stations around the world, devices called Schumann resonance sensors analyze extremely low frequency waves caused by lightning. Every weather station with a Schumann sensor detected 2 brief surges, separated by only a couple of seconds. Their cause has not been established. Sensors then detected a series of surprisingly powerful surges. That implied a series of powerful lightning strikes. It is typically very difficult for human sensors to identify an ELF signal with the lightning strike that caused it. There are about 50 lightning strikes around the world every second. Each pulse of ELF radiation has such a long wavelength that it reaches around the globe many times, overlapping with itself until it fades. The ionosphere constantly resonates with ELF, but the timing and power of these surges made it possible to place their origin in the American Southeast. I bet you didn't know you guys were going to get a physics lesson today.
I've not studied this in quite a while, so fuck.
Now we have
I went-
eyewitness reports.
I went to art
Eyewitness
college. I never studied physics.
A commercial cargo flight en route from Memphis to Atlanta experienced a split-second radio disruption while flying over northern Alabama. The pilot and co-pilot described all radio signals going silent for about a second. The cargo plane's transceiver log records the radio disruption at 1:43 a.m. Central Time. It shows radio reception stopped entirely for 0.8 seconds, and then returned. Calls to commercial radio stations and citizen band monitors in northern Alabama yielded similar reports. The flash. A second later, the pilot saw a visible flash of white-blue light below cloud cover. The pilots described it more as a gigantic camera flash than lightning. The flash produced no thunder. The nature and cause of this flash have not been determined. Lightning. A second after the flash, the pilot saw half a dozen lightning flashes within a few kilometers of the site of the flash, capped by an upward splay of blue jet flashes. Seen from above, they had a violet color characteristic of lightning in a snowstorm, the aurora. Then an aurora formed over the side of the flash. The pilots described the aurora as a tall corona of deep blue light. Within a minute, it began to fade. Almost there. Finally, we learn about auroras. An aurora is caused by the interaction of electrons or other charged particles within the magnetosphere. A ground-level burst of high-energy radiation, such as X-rays or gamma rays, could explain the aurora over Alabama. But that is only a hypothesis. X-rays are generated by stars and other astronomical X-ray devices and in particle accelerators. Most X-ray detectors were built to study astronomical sources, but X-rays do not penetrate the Earth's magnetic field, so those detectors are stationed in orbiting satellites. Others are built into large devices that study nuclear processes. None were positioned to detect X-rays at Willis. It is possible gamma rays that caused it. Intense gamma ray bursts are generated by nuclear explosions and by lightning. Gamma ray detectors must be calibrated precisely to work at all, and none were calibrated to pick up this emission. There was no nuclear explosion at the time of the Willis event. The pilots described a flash of blue-white light. They said it was not the same as lightning, although it was followed by lightning. Either way, the lightning was over in a few seconds. It could not have generated enough gamma rays to lose so many charged particles as to cause an aurora. A blue aurora is usually formed when charged particles from the collision of solar winds with the magnetosphere drift far towards the surface of the Earth. Interactions with atmospheric nitrogen cause the blue color, rather than the better-known green, caused by interactions with oxygen, which is more prevalent higher up. The Willis aurora did not start high and drift down, with the solar winds sparking green to blue through the atmosphere, and manifested near the ground. That is not possible. Either both pilots described it incorrectly, or the event violates physics. There you go. There's your science lesson for today. Hope you learned about auroras, Jack Frost events, meteorology, and low frequency radiation detection.
Lovely.
I'm sorry, I was doing my makeup. What?
You weren't doing any of that, actually. The only person knowing any of this is Merlot.
Oh, thank God. All right, cool.
Merlot is the only person researching this stuff. So
Sweet.
Cool. Makes things a lot easier.
Yeah, exactly.
now we'll go to the detainees next. So that would be Jack Daniels and Sergeant Kelly Kuhn.
All right, let's do this.
This is what I mean, where it's complicated, not for me, but for you, because you have to switch between characters.
Oh, wait. A sergeant. Yep, I see that now.
You are George Quintana. So you are not in the interviewing detainees. You will be in the spectral readings area.
Fuck yeah.
Alright. So you arrive at the trailer where the detainees are being held. How do you two handle this?
Well, I'm definitely on high alert.
There are two of the. So you are part of. Sorry, quick aside. The secondary characters are from Project Blue Sky. Project Blue Sky is here specifically to recover alien technology. That's it. That's all you care about. That's all you want to do. And you work directly under Farrell. You have issues with the FOSI guys because they are up your ass all the time.
So
It's pissing you off.
I don't
Just
want
wanna
to
put
be
that-
here, and I just want to get. I want to get what we need and get out.
Yep.
So, all right.
So that's where your headspace is. You've already been here for a whole day. You're tired of the intelligence people already. And there are two of them stationed here watching the trailer.
Okay. Let's just go in and bust heads.
Absolutely. And I put.
Whoa, hold on. Where are you headed? Who's cleared you to enter this trailer?
I'm sorry. Does this? And I point my hand to my lapel. I think this grants us access. As I'm pointing to all my multiple awards.
And if that doesn't work, then it was Bimmel?
Oh, roll. I need you both to roll. You roll. What is it? It's not intimidation. Is it intimidation in this one?
I don't even have that.
Yeah. So just roll charisma times 5, both of you.
This was a bad move. I just
Wow,
failed.
just failed. But he doesn't care about your medals. He dismisses you. But as soon as you say Bimmel, he's like, "Oh, okay, come on in. We need to get this handled."
Fucking finally.
All right. How are they? What, like they're people being detained, right?
They're two. They're separated in this trailer, but it is just a trailer, so the walls are thin. Basically, one's locked in one room, one is locked in the other. A younger man, about 25, and an older woman, about 50.
Can we see? Do they have like one of those rooms where you can see in, but they can't see out?
No, this is just a
It's
shitty
just a
trailer.
Okay,
It's just a trailer.
that's fine. I think what we should do is we'll pick one. We'll ask whoever brought them in, who they think is like the most likely to scream and holler. We'll go in, berate them. If they don't tell us what we want, then we'll go talk to the other one, and let them know that, whatever happened to those other people are going to happen 10 times as bad if I don't get if they don't corroborate their story.
Yeah, bad cop and worst cop. I get it.
Yeah.
I pull out my rubber gloves.
So you're asking who is gonna throw the most fit.
Yeah.
They tell you that the man Thorpe, he started a fight at the border. That's why he's here. So he's most likely to throw the fit.
Okay. Let's see. What is your charisma?
It is a 12.
Okay, I think you're better off talking, and I'll just beat them up because you're slightly more charismatic than me.
Damn. I really wanted to crack some heads, but all right.
Okay.
I'll do a little bit of talking.
Okay, so you guys.
So we're gonna go in
in.
together. Yep.
All right. Are you gonna finally let us out of here?
I'll punch him in the face.
Are you just gonna straight up punch him?
No, I'll slap him.
Okay.
Let's this.
I think you slapped me.
You. I don't know what you rolled, but you just rolled 100. So you go to slap him, and you don't realize it, but you hadn't come all the way in, so you just slap the absolute shit out of the wall, and you think you might have broke your hand. You take 1 point of damage,
That's funny.
and you will need to go get medical care at some point for that.
I go over and I sit down.
Now, I do want you to roll charisma, Sergeant Kelly, right now.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay, you do play it off like you're just so angry you hit the wall, and he's like, whoa, no need to get violent.
We'll ask the questions here.
As you can see, my companion here is very unhinged. So why don't we make this easy on all of us here? You tell us what we want to know, and he doesn't have to break that wall again.
What do you want to know? What do you want to know?
What do you think we want to know?
I don't fucking know. I was just trying to get back to my wife. She's 9 months pregnant. She was in Willis. I just need to get back to her. Need to make sure she's okay. And the guards wouldn't let me through, and I got pissed off. I started yelling. I called my mother-in-law. She came over. I called 911, and then they took me away. And they threw my phone away. Literally, saw them break it. Crazy.
You're lucky that's all they broke.
Whoa. Coon, whoa. Continue.
I just want to go make sure my wife's okay. Okay? That's all.
Do you see this man? I point to Sergeant Kelly Coon. This is an insane, fucked up individual.
Why is he working here?
I'm gonna move towards him menacingly.
What else do you need? I'm just worried.
Tell us what we want to know!
What do you want to know?
Everything.
I can't tell you anything. I want to know what happened to my wife and why I can't get a hold of her on the phone. And why all these people won't let me go see her.
I forgot what we needed to do.
Just interview them.
You just need to interview them. That's it.
Honestly, I was hoping I'd figure it out as I went through this, but then I forgot completely. All right, friend.
All right, and how do you know the person that you were brought? Were these people were brought in together, right?
He called his mother-in-law, who came because she's her mom, and they brought them both in. Because they were putting up such a fight at the border.
So what the hell happened at the border that you guys needed to?
They said
act
it was
out?
a training exercise. Well, if it's just a training exercise, they shouldn't be able to stop me from getting to see my wife. So I started yelling. I may or may not have punched one of the National Guard guys.
What was his name?
I didn't get his name. I punched him in the fucking face.
I'm friends with a lot of National Guard guys, and I don't appreciate your behavior.
Whoa, Coon, it's fine. You didn't mean nothing by it. You didn't mean nothing.
Look, if they were telling you couldn't go see your wife who you can't get a hold of, how would you feel? I've been driving all night. I'm a trucker. I was just about to get home, and now I can't.
Just about to get home and instantly want to start a fight, huh?
I needed to get through, you know?
Sounds like somebody has an issue with anger management.
Probably.
And authority!
Coon, whoa! I know.
Look,
it's not worth it.
I'm happy to sit here. I've been trying to tell the guards. I just want somebody to go check on my wife. She's in Willis.
And we talk to this lady across the hall. She's gonna tell us the exact same thing you're telling us right now, right?
Oh, she wasn't there when I punched the guy, so she may say that I didn't do it. Because I maybe didn't do it.
If she's your mother-in-law, then tell me something. What's your relationship with your wife like? You also quick to jump it off the handle?
No, I was trying to get there to protect her. That's why I was fighting people.
Why does she need protection?
She's 9 months pregnant.
She was with her mother, wasn't she?
No, her mother was in Russellville. She came over after I called saying I couldn't get to see her to see if she could get through to see her. But they detained her as well.
And you were coming back from the end of a delivery cycle?
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you deliver?
I deliver baked goods, mostly bread, to the local supermarkets around the town. We make it here in Willis, and then I drive it over.
It's a lot of driving, huh?
So much driving.
State lines?
Not mostly, never, but we do have a couple of people that sometimes will place an order since we're so close to the border. It's just right over and right back.
How long you lived here in Willis, Alabama?
15 years.
Oh, really? Because our records seem to indicate otherwise.
The fuck are you talking about? What records? You got some bad information then. Maybe you looked up the wrong Eddie Thorpe. It's Eddie, not Y.
Oh, well, that's because you spell it wrong.
Whoa, Coon, whoa.
All right.
All right, we're gonna go talk to this older lady, and we'll see what she has to say.
Okay, just somebody go check on my wife.
I'm gonna stand up, dust myself off, and say, I point to Coon and then point back to him and say, "You're on thin ice." And I'm gonna turn around and walk away.
Oh my God!
Is there a sense motive in this game? I forget.
There is. It is human.
Oh,
Yeah, that doesn't exist on our skill sheet.
Yeah, so you just have charisma or not charisma. What's the other ones? Let me check.
Intelligence.
we have intelligence, power, dex, con, and strength. Can I strength my way into it?
Intelligence.
I think he's suspicious.
Ooh, I succeeded.
He just wants to know his wife is okay. He is willing to fight you guys though to get that information.
That's a fight he'll lose.
Doesn't matter.
He's not a wall. I can take him.
You leave. Your hand hurts really bad. It's kind of swelling up now.
That was amazing, Coon. Do it again over there. Let's go.
So you open this door and there's an old woman sitting in, and she's like, "Oh, thank God. How long has it been? Nobody's come in to talk to me."
I'm assuming there's a table in here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slam my not broken hand on the table.
Okay. It's like one of those plastic pop-up tables, so it's kind of hollow, so it makes a loud bang. Make
Perfect.
your charisma.
It's apparently not a very loud bang.
Hey, are you okay? You seem very frustrated. And what's wrong with your hand? I'm a nurse, if you need help, I can. You give me some supplies, I can get that wrapped up. It looks like you broke it.
I'm gonna push Coon.
Are you aware your hand is broken?
Ma'am.
Your friend here is broke. His hand is broken.
He's perfectly
How do you know the man
fine.
across the hall?
What?
He's perfectly fine.
He's not fine. I can tell. I'm a nurse. Well, you was a nurse. I retired.
I think this, and I point to my medals again, tells me that I know a little bit more.
She looks at your medals with no military experience. Says, I don't know what any of that means.
Means I know. Now we need to ask some questions here.
What do you need?
First of all, your name and your connection with the individual on the other side.
Ellie Foster. I'm his wife's mother.
Mhm.
I sped over after Eddie called me, said he couldn't get in to see her. The soldiers told me he was taken into custody. I refused to leave, and they were like, "Ma'am, you can't come in. There's nuclear materials spread around." And I was like, "Well, if there's nuclear materials, I'm a nurse. Give me a hazmat suit. I can get to work helping people." And they said, "Sure, come with us." And then they locked me in here.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Tell me something. Where are you from?
Russellville. Born, raised, and grew up. It's about 13 kilometers. I don't know. Or somewhere from Willis, it's about 13 kilometers. I don't know where we're at right now.
Kilometers, huh? All right. Tell me something.
I couldn't quickly do the kilometers to miles. I think it's
Very suspicious behavior.
I think it's 6 miles.
She's clearly a Russian.
It's
spy.
either 6 or 26. I don't remember which way it goes. I'm an American. Forgive me.
All right. How long is Eddie over there been married to your daughter?
5 years.
5 years. Tell me something.
Speaking of my daughter, is she okay? Has anybody gone to check on her?
Everyone in the quarantine zone is fine.
I need you to roll a charisma. Okay. All right. Let's see. She relaxes. Like, okay.
Why so
You know-
worried about your daughter?
Because I heard these walls are thin. I heard some people talking about that some people got hurt in town. Seems like people were saying that there was a lot of dead people, but you're sure everybody's okay in the zone?
Absolutely.
Oh, I need you to roll your charisma.
52, thank God.
All right. Okay.
Their relationship.
So
Tell us some things about their relationship. Just to understand why exactly Eddie would act out the way he did.
she's super pregnant. She's like basically helpless at this point. He couldn't get a hold of her. He was worried she had fallen. He needed to get in to see her. I understand.
How far along is she?
Almost 9 months.
And tell us a little bit about Eddie. He quick to fly off the handle pretty often.
Not most of the time, but when it involves his wife, absolutely.
You understand that Eddie has committed a severe crime, correct?
Yeah. Hopefully you will be lenient on him, knowing he's just worried, trying to get home to his family. I'm sure you know all about that, sir. And I need you to roll a charisma against her persuade.
7. Jesus.
But you win because in ties, the higher roll wins.
Mm.
So,
I know a lot of things. And I point to my medal again.
I still
No.
don't know what any of that means. You guys need some help out there though. Like, he needs help. I just want to help people. Can you help me get out? Just walk me out. Let me help
Sure.
people. Let me help you. And she's talking to you now, Edward. What is your character's name again?
Coon. Kelly
Coon. She's talking to you, Coon. Let me. Oh, she failed. She failed. You can turn her down however you want, or you could take her up on an offer anyway.
I mean, we'll bring people to you if we need your help. We appreciate your offer. We'll bring people who have broken hands to you, and I'll hold her up my hand.
Well, I'll need some supplies. I don't have them in here. I'm sure somebody around here's got some supplies.
Yeah.
I mean, I could reset. It looks like a couple of your fingers aren't. We can
Yeah,
just
I'm gonna
reset
grab-
that right now.
I'm gonna go and grab Coon. You know what? You're so kind to do this. Give us a moment. We'll bring in some bandages for this. I'm gonna
Okay,
take Coon out.
while you're distracted, since you handed her hand, she'll take your one finger that's really fucked up and just pop it back into place. It hurts. But it's fixed.
Dang, I was trying to keep her from touching him.
All right, so you guys walk out.
Something's
Okay.
off about that lady. As I close the door and I whisper to him silently.
Well, I just want to say, I'm not saying this out loud, but I really feel like I should just loudly say, "Oh, that dude's wife's definitely dead."
Oh, 100% she's dead. Most of the people in there are dead. If not all of them. And we're probably gonna have to 66 both these two. But until then, we need to figure out a little bit more as to what's going on, because the way that lady was reacting, not normal. Him, pretty normal, but I'm about ready to fuck his ass up.
Why do you think she wasn't normal?
In these sorts of situations, I don't think I've never seen a nurse that's been outside of the military act so quickly to ask to handle the public, especially in this sort of setting. So either
Really?
she's worked in this type of setting before, or she wants to get to something or to someone.
I feel like in my experience, that's exactly what I would expect from a nurse.
Not like this. I point to my medals. I would know.
I'll point to my medals. I don't know, like.
So let's see. I don't know which one's higher. Is first lieutenant higher than technical sergeant?
I don't know.
Yes. Lieutenant's higher than Serge.
Well, there you go.
Fantastic. So we're doing my plan. All right.
Well, but both of you are under, a different guy who you'd have to clear all of this through.
So I say we've got some information on both of them. We look them up. We determine some things. We come back in with a game plan. This time, I want you to.
What information are you trying to get?
You have the names and where they work.
From them. What do you want from them?
That's fair. I don't trust the dude because he got into a fight, and he's very suspicious to me apparently. But I think the lady seems up and up.
I trust her the least.
This is amazing. You two have gotten two totally different readings from this roof.
I don't trust her worth a damn.